I think we need a potion on Luce. Nice, we got him. Here we are with the Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster. So I've played a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy games, but not all of them. So it'd kind of be nice to go through, experience a lot of the JRPGs that I've never touched before, as they keep piling up in my Steam library. I just feel the overwhelming pressure to try them. So there's a lot of series that I would like to visit, and this is one I'd love to go through from the beginning and experience as many of the games that are out there. So here we are. I did have a save that I tried earlier, but we're just going to start the game from the beginning. And kind of my expectation for the playthrough is I'm not going to use any guides. You know, I'm not going to try to do too much grinding if I can help it. We're going to try to really limit side quests so that we can just get through the story and kind of experience that. That's what I'm after here. So we're going to start a new game. Oh, you get to assign your classes here. So I guess the warrior we can call will be the warrior here in this one. Oh wait, some characters and symbols may not use this name. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go down to, do we want a white mage? I feel like we need a white mage. Okay, so typically warrior would be like your tank. White mage is going to be your healer. Black mage is like your other magic user, so these would be like 2 magic users, and then these would be like 2 physical or like melee type characters. So I don't know about a thief though. Gotta love FF. Yes. There's so many good titles out there. Thank you for stopping in, Captain Nico. So we're just kind of trying to determine what the party composition should be right now, and then we'll come up with names for everyone. So if I go to, what are my options here? Okay, so I can do a red mage, which is kind of like a hybrid. It's physical and, or melee and magic. Or we could go with a monk, which is all melee. I feel like the monk might be a better choice than the thief. Red mage, I don't know. I'm going to go with a monk. So, just kind of in my mind of how like other classes and jobs play out in other games, I feel like the monk might be the safer choice than a thief. Like, thief to me screams like light armor, and maybe not as like tanky. And I kind of need these melee characters to be kind of tanky to protect the mages that we'll have. So yeah, we'll go with a monk there. I feel like this is a pretty good starting composition. So names, I don't know. It's really hard to come up with names. Maybe they can suggest them. Is there a way they can suggest the name? Oh, suggested names. Here we go. Oh, you must name all characters. I'm good with that. Ray. That's a good character name. Luke? Luce. I don't know, but we're going to go with it. It seems like an appropriate name for a monk. And then Hubert. Ooh, I like that one. That's very fitting for a black mage, too. Like, a black mage, they seem like somebody that would have a pretty unique name like that. I like that. Alright, I think we're good to go there. That seems like a pretty well-rounded party comp. Anyone has some suggestions on changes, feel free to throw them out there. Happy to just kind of roll with whatever we have there. Begin the game with this party. Yes. Already loving the theme music right now. The world lies shrouded in darkness. This feels like one of those where they would have like a long ago. Look at all that sand. The winds die. Okay. That's not a good thing. Not sure what happened there. There's a blue village. The seas rage. Ooh, okay. Looks like that might be a dungeon. Potentially. And lightning. Okay. The earth decays. ... I don't know if I should read the dots. Oh, but the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. Ooh, 4 colors. Blue, orange, pink, and green. All right. So we're probably going to have something to do with these crystals. And some... Yeah, this is where it's really confusing. In some Final Fantasies, your goal is to collect the crystals. In this one, we already have them. So they kind of like just took that step out. Let's go into this town right here. Cornelia. Okay. Ooh, we get a nice little map there. I do like the design of this map. It's very easy to follow. There's little icons. And then an unmarked house in the top right corner. Okay, here we go. Oh, maybe we don't have the crystals. They're kind of like grayed out at the bottom there below load. I do have 500 gil, however. Maybe there's a shop. Can we spend money? Let's go spend some money. So that would be like weapons. And then this is going to be like your armor shop, I'm guessing. Let's go in here. Welcome. Clothes. Okay, so those are already equipped. I can get chainmail, which gives... Okay, hold on. 4 defense, 8 weight for the leather armor, but it only applies to 2 of our melee users. But the chainmail gives 15 defense, 15 weight. I feel like that's better overall, even though it weighs more. So that is the one that we want for the tank. And then for the monk, we'll get the leather armor. So yeah, we're going to buy one of those. 1 leather armor. And then we will go and equip. And so... Okay, hold on. Is that an arm? Or is that body? Maybe that's body. Okay, so it increases our defense by 14. And it lowers the evasion that we have by 5. I feel like that's a pretty good trade-off. So we're going to make that change. And then for the monk... Oh gosh, he's got a staff. That seems kind of weird. As a melee user, he's using a staff. Okay, and then this one is kind of another trade-off, but I think overall we have more points. So that seems like the better deal. So defense goes up by 3, but evasion goes down by 2. So we'll go ahead and equip that. Can I sell... I mean, we have 4 clothes. Should I... Oh, they already have clothes equipped on them. I wonder what we're doing with the 4 clothes then there. Alright, let's go talk to talk to this guy here. See what kind of weapons we can get. So I could buy the staff for the tank, but that seems really bizarre. I could also buy the hammer for the white mage and the tank. I think if we go... Okay, hold on. We definitely want the nunchaku for the monk. And then we will buy the hammer for the warrior. So, yeah, that's a pretty good trade-off. Four more attack, but 3 less accuracy. Like, overall, I think that's more points. And we're getting rid of the staff because I just can't understand... I don't know how that makes sense for the monk to be wielding a staff. So we're going to equip those for 6 more damage. Okay. I'm not really sure what else we can do here. So the king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Whoa. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as a mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. So they tried to rescue the king's princess, Sarah, from Garland. But he's such a fine swordsman that he scared them away? And was it just these two that went? Like the king and his chancellor? Did they have any knights with them? It's a lot of questions. Okay, so we are bound for the Chaos Shrine that's to the north. I'm still bound for the Chaos Shrine. It's just like one hit basically destroyed. All right. Yeah, I think we might be fine, honestly. So now we're looking for the Chaos Shrine. We'll get him up there. Maybe this is it. Oh, Chaos Shrine. Okay, here we go. So we are... Here we are. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross worlds with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is some boss music right here. I don't have any magic yet, so there's not a whole lot of strategies that we can do, other than, I guess, just attacking. Yeah, old Hubert, he's hanging in there, but he's doing 2 damage at a time. That poor guy. Okay, You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia. So, did we walk back here? Or was this some magical, like, teleportation that happened? Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards, the 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world